What we experience depends on how conscious we are. When we only pay attention to the surface of life, we're only superficially awake. But when we look deeper, we can become deep awake. This feels like waking up from a semi-conscious trance and remembering we're alive. We become conscious of how profoundly mysterious life really is. We feel present in the moment and filled with wonder. Then, if we really immerse ourselves in the deep awake state, life becomes wow. Recently, I dreamt I was standing on a stage about to talk to a large audience about becoming deep awake, as I often do in my waking life. Before I started to talk, I paused, because I couldn't find the words to express how wonderful it feels. Then suddenly I knew what to do, because I remembered that I could fly. So I simply said, "Being deep awake feels like this," and I soared up into the air, dancing ecstatically in the emptiness of space, swooping up and down in effortless abandon. I wish I could swoop and dive for you right now to convey how it feels to be deep awake. But I haven't worked out how to fly in waking life, and this is an audiobook, so you wouldn't see me anyway. That means I'll have to describe it in words for you as best I can. I know that won't be easy, but I'm going to give it a go. When I am deep awake, it feels as if I'm dissolving in an ocean of love. There's an awe-inspiring sense of oneness with the universe. My sensual body comes alive. The search for meaning is resolved into a wordless understanding, which is so deep it must be felt, not thought. There's the silent certainty that all is well, and such a feeling of relief, like coming home. The wow of awakening. I've been exploring the deep awake state since I experienced an unexpected awakening when I was a 12-year-old boy. Over the decades, I've had the privilege of being with many people when they found themselves in the awakened state for the first time. And the most common thing that people say is simply, wow. The Deep Awakening is a transformative retreat I've presented around the world for many years, during which I guide people directly to the deep awake state. Afterwards, I receive a large number of moving emails from participants, and again, by far the most used word is wow, which is usually in capital letters, followed by a string of exclamation marks. I like the word wow. I think of it as modern American slang, but my dictionary tells me it's a natural expression that originated in 16th century Scotland. Wow is a way of expressing astonishment and wonder. It's a great word to describe how it feels when we awaken, because becoming deep awake is a very big wow. Perhaps there have been moments in your life when you've tasted the wow of awakening. Most of us, at one time or another, have found ourselves suddenly seeing through the superficialities of life and diving into the mysterious depths. This can happen when we embrace a newborn child, or listen to beautiful music, or enjoy a deep conversation. It can happen when we confront death, or feel defeated by failure, or wrestle with a mental breakdown. It can happen at any time. It can happen now. At the end of a deep awakening retreat in Las Vegas, while we luxuriated together in the wonder of the wow, people attempted to describe what they were experiencing in various ways. Then a lovely woman called Kate said, "This is what everyone wants to feel." I love that description of the awakened state because it's so simple and so true.